Are we in 2020 now? We are, aren't we?
It's August now.
That's going in.
Yeah, I know it's August. I was on about the year, not the month.
2020, the year of the pandemic, and you're just wondering what.
So what I'm saying is, Dan, we're 8 months in, and you just asked what year it is. I love that.
Yeah.
No, there's that many different years nowadays, isn't there?
2020.
Anyway,
That's before we started counting.
Wayne boy, do you want to wind it in a second?
You look so good when you get out of bed. You're always ready to go.
So, boys, second beer.
Beer number
This is my
2.
choice. I've wrapped it up nicely, so you boys have a nice surprise. Beer number 2. So what you
I'm
think?
prepared with this one.
Yeah. I did look for some nice beer wrapping paper. I thought, nah, I ain't going that much effort. You can have some tinfoil and masking tape. So what you get?
Should drop.
Don't tell me what it is.
It's still going.
Fuck's sake, Darryl.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty funky, isn't it? Yeah, I liked it. So while Dan's opening his beer, I'll just tell you where I got it from. I was in, me and the missus went away for a weekend to a little place called Frome down south. Well, Bristol sort of way, southwest. And I went to a bottle shop called Palmer Street Bottles and had myself an 8% beer at 12 in the day. I thought, geez, I didn't know at the time. I'll have a beer. Yeah, it was all right. So I had a beer and I bought us all three of us a beer. So
I like it.
yeah, nice little place. Cracking beer. It was lovely what I had. I can't remember what was it? What beer was it? I can't remember now. They had a few good ones though.
Mm.
Are you in, Dan?
Yep, I like the look of it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tropical Haze, Citra and Equinox.
So it's beer called Circuits from Pressure Drop, who are London-based brewery, Tottenham, I do believe. So yeah, connect to the mainframe. It's a wild ride. New England IPA, 7.2%.
I like the camera work again.
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought at first it was some sort of fairground.
I think it is, isn't it?
I think it is. See, I thought it was circuit boards at the time, but now I'm thinking it's like
Yeah,
fairground.
it is. It's like a circus, isn't it? Like a fairground. Yeah. With
Yeah, it's like
roller coaster and bumper cars. Yeah.
I think it's supposed to look like a circuit board, and then you look closer to it.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? But still, we like it. It's cool. So this brewery's been going in 2013. I think we should crack it.
Ooh.
What you
Smells juicy. Smells tropical.
Smells lovely, doesn't it? Oh,
Old Dan on the pour, look. He's new to the pouring industry, yet he still does a better head than Daz. Look at that. He's not getting anything now. Look at this.
don't worry. It's a little flourish at the end. Look. Little flourish. Look. Oh, look at it. You know. Oh, that looks a lovely colour. That does.
I do love the colour.
Oh,
A lovely fruity bouquet.
It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah, very fruity.
Like a, trying to think, like a Solero maybe?
Yeah, Solero. Like the pineapple-y mango. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting mango. Is it like a bongo or something? Like sort of 7.2 as well, so it's not playing games.
The mango is so strong in that.
Like, should we go in? I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's go.
mango, sort of pineapple, that sort of light fruits. Absolutely beautiful.
Money
It
boys,
smells awesome. Smells really good.
Oh, wow. That is wicked. You got in yet, Dan?
I wanted to see what Wayne boy had to say.
Oh, okay.
He looked
No, go
mournful and sorrow initially, so
He looked deep in thought, didn't he? Like he's got real something to say here, I reckon.
like he just had some bad news.
Yeah, let's build it up.
Whoa, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Sweet at the front, dry and bitter at the back.
Ooh, not unlike yourself.
Lovely. It's not your dating profile, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what.
Imagine putting that on your dating profile. I'm a bit dry and bitter at the back.
Oh, God.
Interesting one, this.
I'm going in.
I like it. That's
Go on,
tastes
Dan.
strong. Tastes strong. I think Dan's going to like it. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I enjoy that one.
Yeah, it's good,
Enjoy
isn't it?
that one. Oh, yeah.
This is really interesting. It's so light and juicy as soon as you get it in. And then the beer kicks in the back. It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
really,
no.
That ethanol profile.
yeah.
Gets you just before it goes down, doesn't it?
It is warm now. It's warm.
Oh, I like that. I'm a big fan of that.
That's strange. It's like a fruit juice at the front and beer at the back. It's weird, but it's good.
That's what you mean. Yeah, you have like real fruit, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, I'm having a beer.
It's like having Skittles with a shot of vodka.
Yeah.
You can actually get that. Skittle
I know,
vodka.
Skittles vodka.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, good that. It leaves the mouth watery, like it's salivating.
Because it's a little bit dry, though, on the palate.
It is. Yeah. It's dry at the back, yeah.
But not in a bad way, I'm not finding. Or so far, anyway.
The thing is, as well, I don't like dry drinks, dry beers. But when you get a beer like this that is dry, because it's so juicy and fruity, it's like, it sort of attacks it at the same time. It sort of counteracts the dryness because it's just so refreshing as well. It's a strange sensation, but it's good.
Is it that dry?
Yeah, we've said this before on another beer that was dry and juicy at the same time.
I think we have. I had a different opinion on a drier beer.
Yeah. When your mouth starts clamming up and you get the bitterness just stuck to the back of your throat, for me that's dry.
Yeah. I think I'm going on there's a mad squirrel beer I had. They weren't that roadkill one's really nice. You need to check that out. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And the beer was so dry, it was ridiculous. I've never had a beer so bitter.
Yeah.
But I can't remember the name of what a beer was now.
There's a fine line, isn't there, with the dryness?
Yeah.
Well, it's very easy to go overboard and it be too dry and just you're not quite getting it. And
Yeah.
I think this one's in that fine margin.
Yeah, I think they cleverly disguise this with the fruitness of it.
Oh.
Also, it's a New England IPA, which is, I think, my favourite style of beer.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Because you
Oh,
tend to
it's
get
mine.
nice sort of like fruity flavours, but with a slight dryness. And I always find with them, you get like a slight caramelly finish.
Also, as well, I think there's a sweet spot with. I don't know if it's a sweet spot. I do find them. The stronger you have them, I do enjoy them even slightly more.
Yeah.
Like that 6.5 to 7 to 8 range. Just like cracking, real nice.
Yeah.
Because you like that proper alcohol sort of burst of heat, don't you? That adds to it so much.
I love the smell. The smell is lovely. And I think it really helps it.
I think I picked a cracker here. If I'm going to blow
Yeah.
my trumpet.
Yeah,
That is lovely.
it smells very tropical. And like you say, the mangoes hit you hard.
Yeah.
It's there.
See that beer we had on the last review, that Fierce.
Fancy juice.
Yeah, that was quite similar to this. I think that was a gorgeous one. That was real strong and juicy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really like that, didn't we?
On this one's fruity, but not like too fruity. You've got that nice bitterness that mixes it really well. You can often get beers that are too fruity and it's just almost a bit sweet and a bit sickly, or beers that are just bitter and, you know what I mean? It's a bit too dank.
Yeah.
Whereas this one's a nice
Still,
between sort of like fruity and dank.
yeah, I think you still feel like you're drinking a beer.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
If you know
I
what I
think the clever thing with this is the bitterness at the back cuts out the sweetness at the front. And the
Yeah.
sweetness at the front cuts out the bitterness at the back, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's not too one or the other. It's like you get it, oh dear, oh, and then it changes at the end. So it's like, it's really manageable. It's really good.
It's a hazy number as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you get a beer that colour, you expect good things.
Is that like has that become quite? Obviously, we're new to this game, but like hazy beer has become quite fashionable over the last few years. When like before, it wasn't really a big thing. I don't think hazy beers. I could be wrong, but
I'm not sure myself, to be honest with you.
I thought they liked, yeah. But I think hazy beer, maybe it's just you haven't took all the goodness out of it.
Well, it's certainly a selling point in craft now, isn't it? Though
Yeah.
they do love it.
Just say it's got Citra and Equinox.
Yeah.
And we do like
I mean,
Citra.
Citra's always like, it's probably it's got to be one of the most commercial hops out there, easily. It's almost in everything, isn't it? For that tropical.
Are we in 2020 now? We are, aren't we?
It's August now.
Yeah, I know it's August. I was on about the year, not the month.
So what I'm saying is, Dan, we're 8 months in and you just asked what year it is. I love that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
there's that many different years nowadays, isn't there? This was packaged on 30th of June.
Oh,
Not bad,
okay.
then. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah,
So it's only literally a month and a half old then.
month and a half. So
I'll tell you what, Daz, we could have told him it was 2019. We got a beer from the future.
That's true, yeah.
That's what I thought it was 2021, to be honest. If you was like, hold on, we got a dodgy beer here.
I do find though, when I'm like writing the date at work or anything, I reckon I'll probably get to March when I'm finally just about getting used to it. That we've changed.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
Still don't, clearly. But
Yeah. But Dan just asked, he don't make me feel, I don't feel so bad now. Dan just asked what year it is. And it's fucking,
I'll put myself out there. I'll put myself.
I don't know if it's any purely coincidence, but the carousel there gives me the vibe of orange, which is exactly the sort of vibe you get from the beer.
Well, I might have
It's
to
citrusy. Yeah.
you could be clutching, but I know what you're saying.
I'm definitely clutching. But when you get the aerial view of like a seaside, I'm guessing it's a seaside fairground.
Little hint.
Big
Little hint
summertime.
yeah, a little hint of orange peel.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you get that sort of sourness of orange beer.
Yeah. The rind, yeah.
Now you said it, that's
The lemon bitters and orangey bitters, yeah.
Yeah. No, I see that now. I like that.
It's got fruit written all over this.
Yeah. But no, any weird though when you can smell something where somebody sort of sparks a word at you and then you go, oh yeah, I get that now.
Yeah. Which
Not
is
sweet.
why I do like it, and I've said it before, particularly on like British cans. They like to tell you the flavours and the notes that you should be expecting. And I think it helps you.
Yeah.
But like on the American ones, you don't seem to get anything. You're like, ooh. Only if you you're really attuned tongue can sort of, you're an expert and you know what to look for. For people like us, it's almost like, yeah, I like it or I don't. But this one gives you something a bit more to think about.
Are you saying we're not giving the impression we're experts, man?
Came in it tastes of potato waffles until you read the back of the can and go, oh yeah, I meant pineapple and citrus haze is what I'm getting.
Yeah. No, Dad's a cat.
Anyone else getting chocolate?
Yeah.
I haven't had chocolate. Oh, I tell you what, now you've said it. I'll tell you.
A mate of mine put a tweet up the other day, and he bought a can of Faith, the monk,
Yeah, I really like that one.
because he bought it because he watched our review. He'd not had craft beer before. He'd had a ghost. Is it Ghost Yard or Ghost Ship?
Yeah, Ghost Ship. No, Ghost Yard. You are Ghost Yard, yeah.
That's basically how far he'd gone before. So he watched our first review and went with that. And he said, "Oh yeah, I bought this on your recommendation." He really enjoyed it. Even started talking about the bouquet. So
That's what I like.
it's good that someone else is trying it. But also, then he was like, I also saw that Life and Death in there, but you guys didn't like that, did you?" And I was like, whoa. I would like that.
Yeah, Dan
The other
loved it.
two didn't like it as much, but I love that one. That's a favourite of mine. So go back to the shop and get that as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, fair play.
Hey, good man.
What's interesting about that Life and Death, though, we didn't realise, but I've looked at some old videos. We've done that one before.
Oh, have we? Well, before the garage when we,
Yeah. Interestingly enough,
the lost
you
episode.
bought that one before as well, Dan. You've
Yeah,
got it
because
twice.
Because I'm a big fan of it. I think it's a lovely
Yeah.
beer.
And what's even more interesting is I loved it the first time and I weren't keen on it the second time. And Daryl, if you watch it back, he liked it when we did it on Lockdown Lock-In. He sort of liked it in the edge.
Yeah.
Hated it the first time, man. Couldn't stand it.
Weird, isn't it? And I've drank
Well,
it since.
Yeah.
The thing,
Because if you go to Tesco Express, it's the best IPA you can get over 6%. Oh,
the thing is though, it's quite like it's an interesting thing because I think that's the whole thing with craft beer. Got to remember about craft beer is it's all brewed in small batches. No one batch will ever taste the same.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Yeah.
they'll follow to a recipe, so they'll get it as close as possible. But quite a lot of beers can change overnight, difference in the processes. So you can have a beer 1 month and think it tastes like dog shit.
Yeah.
Have it a month later and it can be a beautiful drop.
Well, I also think it could be a little bit about how your taste buds have changed the more you've drank as well. You know, you've changed the way, what sort of beers you like.
Can
No,
depend on what you've drank beforehand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That can make a big impression, I think.
Yeah.
For example, like this was on the old beer garage ones that unfortunately we didn't we lost the footage to. But when we had the Espiga, that was like an incredible beer, wasn't it? It was on a lot. That blew our
I
mind,
think
didn't it?
that was so good. I think we went down to say that's probably the best beer we've had out of the can, didn't we?
Yeah. And at the moment, I would still hold it as the best beer I've ever had out of a can. Like the closest to tap room you can get out of a can.
Oh, yeah, it was so fresh.
It was stunning. Yeah.
But the amount of different beers and different strength beers we've now had, if we were to try it again, what would that taste like?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I almost don't want to try it again, so that I've
Yeah.
always got that moment that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
That happy memory. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Because at that time as well, I'd only really drank sort of the Tesco sort of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
That was kind of the first.
I've gone to a higher percentage now than I was then. So
Yeah, because at the time, I think you'd bought a can for like, it was £5 for the can. And you were like, and I thought, whoa, he's really treated us here. £5 a can. Like, that's well done.
Yeah. We've surpassed £5 now. £5.
Yeah,
Oh, bargain. Bargain.
Yeah.
£5 to warm up beer now to the review.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
It is amazing how sophisticated beer has got now. It's like wine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's stunning. It's lovely. It's quality. But yeah, welcome to you, mate, Dan. Welcome to the fraternity. Well,
Yeah.
welcome to bigger trousers and a fucking less heavier wallet. That's what.
But the thing, like I said, he bought the Northern Monk Faith. Then he said about their life and death, and I was like, there's a lot of really good craft beer choices at Tesco's.
Yeah.
Like if you're just starting out, there's plenty. I
Yeah,
said, if you ever want any recommendations, let me know.
And also
But
as well, if we haven't liked it, go out and get it and see what you think to it. That's all I think.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, like with the Jamestown one, we weren't keen on it unanimously, but
Yeah.
pretty much everyone else I know who like in craft beer on the craft beer forums and stuff really enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
but then he went. He posted me another photo a bit later, and he got a big old selection from Tesco's. He had like ICAT, he had the Hop, Skip and Juice, he had a Citra, Oakham Citra, he had Club Tropicana.
Oh, yeah, I love that one.
Tony Rebel.
Yeah, I love that
So
one.
I was like, some great beers there, like a mix of classics, Oakham Citra, Tropicana, stuff like that, and then some newer, bigger ones. And he had the ICAT the other day.
The iCat is a stunner.
Yeah, well, yeah, but he wasn't so keen. It was a bit.
not?
Well, but the thing is, he was like, "It's all right. You can definitely tell there's alcohol in it." It's basically what I
Oh
said.
yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
And I think
"Yeah, you'll build up to that eventually." I was like, generally, nowadays, you know, a beer will. I very much don't have anything under 6% these days. I was like,
I think as well, if you really are just trying to start out on craft, you want to try it, I would try and stick to those little 330 stubby cans. Just to ease you in, because these can be, I don't want to sound over dramatic, but a little bit overwhelming maybe when you've got to try and finish a whole one.
Yeah,
And obviously they're going to
exactly.
be more expensive as well. 'Cause you've got
Yeah.
more.
An iCat shouldn't be second or third ever craft beer.
No, I don't think so, no.
You need to build up to
But
that sort of.
I do think he started really well on the Faith, because the Faith was so light and juicy,
Yeah, lovely.
but
Easy to
still had a good quality flavour to it. For such a cheap beer, it was really good, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose it's like whiskey. I know you've always done like whiskey, but if you started on like a 40% whiskey, you wouldn't start on like a cash strength 60%. You know what I mean? That'd just blow your face off. You know. I suppose your taste would sort of go up to it, if you know what I mean.
I followed whiskey advisors on what whiskey to start on, and it didn't work. It tasted like whiskey. Let's
it
just
should
leave it
taste
at
like
that.
whiskey. It's fucking
All
whiskey.
taste like whiskey.
So, conclusion anyway, boy. I'm very
I think you picked a
pleased.
good one here.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with it.
It's definitely a markup from the first one, but
Yeah,
it's a
quite.
New England IPA. You know, boasting tropicals and fruits, and this is our forte. This is the stuff we like. So I think
Yeah,
you've
there's-
hit a cracker there. It's really
That
good.
was played. That was played to our strength.
Yes.
Here. So I know
Yes.
what he's got.
I like the diversity, Daryl. First two beers were very good.
But if you wait with me a second, wait with me. Wait. With me.
Go
I
on,
don't want to rush this beer, to be honest. It's lovely.
See what I'm getting?
Pinkies out.
I'm getting a thick mouthfeel,
Yeah.
then almost like a light. It goes down light, if you know what I mean. Have a go. See what you feel.
It's not like burnt warming down the old body. You know?
No.
Well, interesting enough, the black IPA we had a moment ago, I felt quite heavy and I felt a little bit bloated after the can. This has eased the gullet really well. This has gone down lovely.
These,
I'm ready for the third.
these type of beers are so dangerous
Mhm.
because gassy lagers. We've had this conversation before, but gassy lagers and stuff. I can't drink that many. These,
They're just smooth.
before
They're
you know
sweet.
it,
They're tasty, and they pack a punch. We're talking 7.5% here in playing games.
you don't get gassed or anything. It's lovely.
There's a right mix of dank and tropical in there, so
I think you've done
Yeah.
good here, mate. Really, really
Yeah.
nice and refreshing.
perfect.
Yeah.
Good can work. Good beer.
I'm going to say I would definitely, if I saw this, I'd buy it again. And pressure drop, I'll be looking out for some other beers of yours as well. That's
Yeah.
a cracking beer.
I mean, I think that's a good review if you're willing to have it again, and I think that's cracking.
Does it get the Free Dude stamp of approval then?
I think so.
Does for me.
Yeah.
I'll give it a stamp, definitely.
Go for it, Dan. Give it that stamp.
Explosion. That's when the flames come out.
Yeah.
Done.
Pressure drop. Cracking.
Latest potatoes.
Cheers.